Hey everybody, what's going on? Brendan Miller here, back with another video. I'm super excited about today's video because I have a new tool that's gonna help me catch more fish. And that new tool is this electric bike from HeyBike. So HeyBike reached out to me and said, hey, would you like to try out one of our electric bikes? And I thought to myself, and I said, yes, I would, because there is a special application that I'm gonna use this bike for. I know of a number of different fishing spots that can only be accessed by trails, either by walking or by biking. Most of these trails run parallel to rivers and chunks of public land. And I honestly haven't explored them too much because there's so much ground to cover and there's so much area to fish that doing it on foot or even with a pedal bike would be a lot of work. But with this new electric bike, it opens up a whole new world of opportunity. I'll be able to explore and find new fishing locations with ease. I'll be able to get in and out really quickly with this bike, cover a lot of ground. This video is in fact sponsored by HeyBike. Check them out in the link in the video description. And without further ado, let's hit the trails, and more importantly, let's catch some fish. Now, I am very aware that wearing a bike helmet is not the most flattering look on me. However, I do value my skull and my brain, so we're wearing it nonetheless. All right, just made it out to the trailhead. Got the bike rigged up. Let's hop on it, head up the trail, and hopefully we can find a good fishing spot. Let's go. All right guys, just made it out to the fishing spot. Got the bike parked right here, and if you look behind me, you'll see the actual dam that I'm gonna be fishing. Really cool area, beautiful spot to fish right along this riprap shoreline. Again, the far side of this dam gets a lot more fishing pressure because it's very easy access, but this far side can only be accessed by trail, and that's where this HeyBike came in clutch. It's quite warm outside, the sun's still high in the sky. Not ideal fishing conditions, but nevertheless, we're gonna give it a shot. All right, just got a little crankbait tied on here. I'm gonna throw this around, see if we can get a pike or maybe a smallmouth. There we go. Got one. Oh yeah. All right. Little guy. All right guys, check this out. Just caught this beautiful little northern pike right here. Beautiful little fish, I tell you what. These fish are so cool, so streamlined, mouthful of teeth, really aggressive. Beautiful little guy, let's put him back. Up and down these trails so easily and hit these fishing spots. It's so much fun. All right, I'm gonna try this spot right here. Let's give this spot a shot real quick. All right, first fish of the day, guys. Beautiful smallmouth right there on the live minnows. Not a huge one, but it's a start. All right, guys, I want to give you a quick tour of my bike setup for these fishing trips. Like I mentioned, HeyBike is sponsoring this video, and they sent me out their Ranger S unit, which is an absolutely fantastic bike. I have fallen in love with it. The ease of use and the smooth ride that this thing provides is absolutely fantastic. I went ahead and mounted this metal basket to the back right here. I'm able to put my tackle box in there, as well as tripods and camera gear, which is really helpful. This has enough room. I was even able to put a minnow bucket in here, which is super awesome. I'm able to transport live bait up and down these trails with no problem whatsoever. Then I went ahead and mounted a rod holder to the side right here, so I'm able to take 2 rods with me wherever I go, as you can see, just mounted to the side like so. I have to say, I really love this setup. Super simple, super easy to use, yet very effective for fishing these trails along the river. This beauty can do over 20 miles an hour, and it has a 55-mile range, which is super awesome. I have to say, I've been using this bike now for a couple of days, fishing up and down these rivers, and I have not even come close to killing it. And again, the ease of use and the smooth ride this thing provides is absolutely amazing. I'm able to get in and out of fishing spots very quickly, cover a lot of water, and that's been a huge game changer for me. There we go. Nice little smallmouth right there on the ultralight rod and reel. So when I went to grab my rod when it fell over right there, I accidentally stuck my arm in a bunch of stinging nettles. And let's just say my arm is not feeling so great. Look at that. Absolutely brutal. But we must continue on. All right, guys, so the next spot I'm headed to is a spot that I found on Google Maps. It looks like some sort of a lake or pond, kind of tucked away just off the trail. So we're gonna cruise on up there and check it out. Hopefully we can catch some fish out of it. All right, so I parked my bike back there at the edge of the woods. We have a little bit of a trek here through some brush until we get to the pond. Let's see how it goes. Oh yeah, dude, this place looks sick. Check it out. Look at this. Beautiful little pond nestled back in here. A ton of weeds on the surface. I have a feeling a frog is gonna be a great lure. Gonna start off throwing this little frog in here. Let's see what bites. Right by the bank, guys. Right by the bank. First cast, right by the bank. Beautiful little bass. Just gently slurp this frog under. Yes! So exciting. This is a really cool spot because it's hidden off the main trail. Not a lot of people are going to come back here. And as a result, there's fish that are biting. Got him. Beautiful little pumpkin seed right there. Not huge, but I'll take it. Alright guys, I have to say this spot was definitely worth a stop. Very cool little pond nestled back in here off the beaten path. Caught 2 fish out of here, the sunfish and that nice little bass. And I haven't really got any more bites, so I'm gonna move on. I have more spots I want to hit today. But I have a feeling I'll definitely be back to this spot, especially when there's not as much weed cover. But like I said, we have other spots to hit, so let's roll. All right, the next spot we're going to is a spot that I've had my eye on for the last couple of months. Essentially, there is a creek that runs through some public land that I noticed a really large log jam buried way back in the woods. Now, the great thing is that there is a trail that gets me fairly close to this spot, so I'll be able to hop on my hay bike, get close to the spot, hike a little bit, and hopefully fish some untouched water. All right, I made it as far as I can with the bike. As you can see, the creek is behind me, and now we're gonna have to continue on foot. The spot should just be up around the bend. All right, guys, finally made it out to the spot here. As you can see, we got a nice deep pool, and then we have a huge log jam over here with a bunch of trash and bottles kind of piled up in there. I'm not really gonna put any baits over there just because it's a big mess, but there is a nice open pool right here on the edge. I'm gonna go ahead and put out some minnows, and we'll see what bites. Got something here. Ooh. Nice, look at that. Nice channel catfish right there, guys, on the bobber and minnow. Beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, I initially thought this spot was kind of a dud, but we pulled cats out of this little pool right here, so I'm gonna put out another bobber and see if we can't get another one. Got another fish. Oh, this is big. Oh yeah. Another catty. All right guys, second catfish of the day. A little smaller than the first one, but still really fun to catch. They put up a really good fight. You know, it's funny, a lot of people think catfish are kind of gross and slimy and weird. I think they're actually really cool. All right, so I made it back here to where I parked my bike, and there's a really nice pool right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and just plop a bobber in here real quick before I leave, just to make sure there's nothing hanging out in here. All right, just got whacked, guys. Let's see what we got. He hit the ultralight, so I'm a little worried about the line cracking. This thing has very light line. Nice cat on the ultralight. Oh, get out of that crud. Come on. Oh yeah. Look at that. Beautiful channel catfish right there. Really nice size. Sweet. So guys, there you have it. That was my adventure with the Haybike, exploring and finding new fishing spots. I have to say, I had so much fun riding this thing around. It's an awesome bike. I am definitely gonna look forward to using it in the future. Again, this bike provides a smooth ride. It's got storage options, and it just works. It's one of the things I love about it. Couple that with the fact that I can just fold it up and put it in the back of my car. Make this thing an absolute amazing tool to have in my arsenal when it comes to exploring and finding new fishing spots. Again, thank you so much to Haybike for sponsoring this video, for providing the bike. This video would not have been possible without them, so again, thank you so much to them. Check them out. Again, I'll have a link in the video description to the Ranger S and to their website. Check it out if you're in the market for an electric bike. I love this bike, and hopefully you'll love it too. Thanks again for watching, and as always, stay hooked. I'll see you later.